This is the best build in Dead by Daylight for new players. It's going to help you in your chases. It's going to help you doing gens with your teammates, knowing where the killer is, everything like that. The first perk, and literally, I do not take this off my build, Deja Vu, especially if you're new. This is going to show you where the generators are, basically. And it can be hard to find them when you're new to the game. There are ways that you can, find them more easily, things to look out for. But if you're new, this is the easiest way. So that's not the only benefit of this perk. It actually shows you the auras of the 3 generators closest to each other. So what this means is you are going to be able to prevent 3 gens for your team, which is going to give you such an advantage. So if you load into the game and you see the aura of 3 generators and they are all very close to each other, head there straight away. But be careful, because in doing that, you are going to be very separated from your team and the killer is likely to find you first. So tread carefully. What you want to do is find the gen from those 3 gens and repair the generator that is closest to the center of the map. So if you keep doing that throughout the whole match, you're going to end up with gens at the end of the game which are really far away from each other, so the killer is going to have to walk really far in order to monitor them, and you have a massive advantage. Not only that, but you get the added bonus of being able to repair 6% faster. It's so helpful. It also stops you from running around the map looking for gens, so you're not wasting time doing that, so it's a time saver. Definitely put this on if you're new to the game. The second perk is Kindred. This perk is so underrated. So I'm going to read to you what this does, and then I'm going to explain it. So while you're hooked, all survivors see each other's auras. While the killer is within 16 meters, all survivors see the killer's aura. While another survivor is hurt, you see the auras of other survivors. While the killer is within 16 meters of the hooked survivor, you see the killer's aura. So basically, when you are hurt, that means everybody else in the match can see everybody else's aura. They can also see the killer's aura when they're close to the hook. So this is good just generally in the game, but the main time when this is helpful is in endgame, because in endgame, if you have got multiple survivors still alive, there's going to be a situation where you need to save the person on the hook, which can be very difficult if you're solo queuing and you don't know where your other teammates are. So there might be a teammate who's injured and needs to be healed so they can take a hit in order to be able to unhook, but you're not going to be able to find each other. Usually you will go to the exit gate, but sometimes people don't do that for whatever reason. So this way you can find that person and you can heal them or get yourself healed or whatever, and then you'll be prepped to get the save. You will also, because you can see the killer's aura, you know where they're standing when they're camping. Sometimes killers don't camp, and then you will know that they're not camping, and so you can just go and get the save even if you're injured. But you'll be able to tell when your teammate's going in, so 2 of you can go together, get the unhook, and one of you takes a hit. If you can't see each other's aura, it can sometimes be hard to do that, because you don't know if the other person is actually going to run in and commit to that unhook or not. Also, obviously, that is very helpful if you're the one on the hook. You stop yourself from basically dying, and you're more likely to get an escape if everybody knows what's going on in endgame. Apart from that, it also has the benefit of telling you where the killer is, where they're going after every single hook. If you're on a gen and you see the killer coming in your direction, you know either you've got the time to finish the gen, so commit, or you don't have the time, maybe you need to run away, whatever. The other benefit is you can see if somebody is going to unhook whoever is on the hook or not. So if you can see that everybody else is very far away, you need to go and get that hook. Otherwise, your teammate might go to second stage or die. This prevents people from staying on the hook for too long, basically. Such a good perk. Very much recommend it. It's like multiple perks in one, because you get so much information. It's so helpful. The third perk, Windows of Opportunity. Controversial. So many people will tell you not to use this perk, but don't listen to them. It's not just about knowing where the pallets and the windows are, although that is a massive advantage. It's also about seeing where your teammates are, seeing where the killer is, because you can see pallets being dropped. So if you see a pallet being dropped, you know where your teammate is, you know where the chase is. It's kind of like a mini Bond, because you can tell where people are and where the danger is. The main benefit, however, is in chase. You can see where the windows are and where the pallets are. So this is good because teammates throw pallets. So if you don't have this, you don't know which pallets have been dropped. So it doesn't matter how well you know the pallet spawns, which as a new player, you won't know that anyway. If you don't have windows, you don't know if it's been dropped or not. So with this, you can make sure you are not running into a dead zone. So a dead zone is when there are no pallets in an area or your teammates have already dropped all of the pallets. So that would not be a place that you want to run to. You want to run to a place where there are lots of pallets and windows and things that you can loot around. And this is going to help you with that. It's going to help you with your pathing. You know exactly where to run. You can loop. You can find the next tile super quickly and easily. I literally still use this all the time. I love it so much. And lastly is live. So live is whenever you medium or fast bolt, you gain 50% haste for 3 seconds and you gain exhausted for 40 seconds. So there are a lot of perks in this game that have the effect of giving you a speed boost. The live is one, sprint burst. A lot of people also use dramaturgy. I would say that live is the most beginner friendly and the easiest to use because all you need to do is find a window and you get a speed boost. So it's not like with sprint burst, you might be in a situation where you have used your sprint burst at the start of a chase when it might have been more beneficial to use it kind of halfway through a chase. You can control when it's used much more easily, and especially if you've got windows of opportunity, if you need a little bit of extra distance, you can just find the nearest window using this, vault over it, and bam, you've got so much distance. So if you're not very strong at looping, this is going to help you and your team because you're going to be able to extend the chase a little bit longer just by using this one perk. And you will be able to use this probably every single chase, possibly more. I would recommend this over Sprint Burst. Sprint Burst, I would say, is more for advanced players because there's all kinds of things you need to do, like 99ing it and walking in chase in order to regain it. It can be a little bit challenging if you're new, but you should definitely try Sprint Burst as well. It can be really fun, especially when you pair it with, for example, Vigil and Fixated. I quite like running Sprint Burst for that, but for this build, I would definitely say go for live. So with all of these perks, yes, you are getting an awful lot of aura, an awful lot of information, but that can be so helpful for you being new to the game. It's also just really good if you want to like switch off and play Dead by Daylight. It's so much easier because you do not have to be thinking about everything so much. You can just chuck this on and it's like, yep, I know the killer's over there. I know my teammates over there. So much easier. I literally use this so often. It's like my chill build, you know? It's my streaming build when I can't focus so much on the game. I'm just gonna put this on and I love it. It's very helpful. Give it a try. If you do try out this build, let me know what you thought. I am always super intrigued as to what people think, especially with like Kindred. I feel like not enough people use Kindred, and I don't understand why. I think it is so crazy strong. I hope you enjoy my build. I do stream on Twitch usually 3 times a week, mostly Saturdays and Sundays. Come on along. I play with chat all the time. You just have to ask if you want to join. Say you came from YouTube, and I will happily get you in. New players are welcome. The vibe's very chill. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.